Hey, and welcome to another episode of Imperfect Peace. All right, y'all, welcome in. Welcome to another episode of Imperfect Peace. I am Priestess Iris Rose, aka Moses Cuomo, and welcome to another episode of Imperfect Peace. Y'all, I know it has been a minute. Your girl has been doing some things, okay? I have been traveling, and your girl have been, getting it in, okay? And that includes for work and all that. So that's why I have not been here. So forgive me. But I have missed y'all. But without further ado, let's go ahead. I don't want to move no further until I welcome my ancestors in the building. Y'all know what it is. Let's go ahead and usher in our ancestors. I know y'all got your tea light candles. Alright, so let's do the damn thing. Welcome in. Be ready. Yes, let's have some fun. Alright now. Strong playing two. Alright, y'all. So it's time. It's time for happy hour. Okay, I got my shot of Ciroc. Shout out to Diddy. I don't really like this flavor though, but yeah, for the purposes of happy hour, I got my shot. But anyway, so my happy hour this week is just be happy. You know what I mean? It takes a lot to get to a place where you're just happy, right? And I'm starting to really get to a place where I am just like happy. So I think that's gonna be my happy hour. I'm happy, okay? All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and cheers. Ha! All right. I was about to say not too bad, but then it hit. Shot. Hit it. All right, y'all. This is also a cocktail. But anyway, I'm not even gonna keep shouting out these liquor brands. People need some sponsorizations up in this. But anyway, so you guys, today I wanted to really talk about a topic that's been heavy in the media this week. I'm not going to say just this week, last week, because it happened last week. But that topic is, I'm sorry, hair in my eye. That topic is basically body dysmorphia. The headline that's been in the news this week, should I say, is Jacky OH, the baby mother of and significant other. I don't want to just put her into the baby mama category, but the baby mother and significant other of DC Young Fly, the comedian, most well known on Wild 'N Out. He is hilarious, by the way. But she was getting a mommy makeover, and she unfortunately passed away on the no, it wasn't on surgery table, but she unfortunately passed away not too long ago, last week. So I wanted to talk about body dysmorphia because that's something that I personally have resonated with. So I'm not necessarily talking more so on Jacky OH, but I mean that's what prompted this discussion, because it's been so prevalent in the media, and it just brought me back to the whole body dysmorphia situation. So I actually have another YouTube channel. It's more so like a lifestyle channel. I've been cooking on that joint. Through the Fire is also on there. My Sunday sermons are also on there. But a little other things, like just talks and vlogs of just trips and different stuff, are on there. And my body dysmorphia journey is on there. And I have been on this journey, this weight loss journey, literally for a good, let's say seriously, for a good 8 years. I lost a tremendous amount of weight for my wedding, and then after that, stress kind of took over, and I lost a lot of weight. And then, but I'm not even gonna give it credit to stress, because I worked out. Like, I used to do 2-a-days, and I used to work my ass off, and I used to waist train because I had a line of waist trainers. But I suffered from body dysmorphia so bad once I lost weight. And honestly, the situation with Jacky OH made me realize that it's not something that I have fully really released all the way. Because when I really sat down and I meditated on it, I realized that I am afraid of gaining my weight back. And it's not so much of I'm afraid to be big again, but it's like, girl, I ain't got no clothes for that shit. Like, I ain't got no wardrobe to fall back on for that shit. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's why I buy my clothes the sizes that I buy, is because I know that it just motivates me to continue to stay the course. I eat very well. I haven't been lately, but I eat well. So that really helps me. But I had really come to terms about a year ago with the fact that I suffered from body dysmorphia. And I really wanted to go on the surgical table and really get my own motherfucking mommy makeover, you know what I'm saying? But then I thought about it too, and the reason, we're gonna go into the reason why I didn't get the mommy makeover surgery, or hadn't scheduled an appointment or whatever. Anyway, so let's talk about it. So, I actually did consultations with different surgeons. I sent in, of course, this was during the time of COVID, so they weren't really accepting patients face-to-face at the time, to do consultations and things. So you had to take pictures of yourself in certain poses and things, and then send them in to the doctors. So I did such, and I was heavier than I am now when I did it, but I wasn't as heavy. I wasn't too much heavier than what I am now. But I submitted photos to those doctors and had consultations with a few doctors. There was a couple of doctors in Miami that I had consultations with, and there was a doctor in, I believe, Dallas. I know it was Texas. It was either Houston or Dallas. I think it was Dallas. That I had. It was Dallas because I talked to my best friend about it, and she was like, well, I'll come out to Dallas because you guys know she's in San Antonio. And she was like, I'll come out to Dallas to help you, with your recovery and different things like that. And I'm just like, okay, so that kind of made me want to do it more so in Dallas than Miami. But Yeah, I did. I had consultations with several different doctors regarding a mommy makeover, and then they actually are still contacting me. But I was about to literally put a deposit down. There was a deposit of like 10% or so, and you had to be, and they do payment plans. You had to be fully paid up by the time, the day of your surgery or whatever. And there was, of course, specific requirements and things, which wasn't a problem. But I really sat back and I thought about it, and I was just like, Spirit was just like, you don't need this, like not right now. Like this isn't it for you. Like you have other avenues that you haven't explored. Like let's try to explore the more natural avenues before, we go there. Like make that last resort type shit. You know what I'm saying? And cause y'all, I want a butt. I want a butt. Like I'm being vulnerable. I want a butt. And I gotta lift these things up. Like my son left me just like droopy. Like so I want to lift these bad boys up. And yeah. So I wanted a mommy makeover. But then I realized, I said to myself, like, okay, yeah, you get a mommy makeover now or whatever, but what happens when you meet the right situation and you decide that you want to start having kids again? Like, I'm young for real. Like, I'm only 33. Like, I'm, primed to still have children. So, like, it's like, what if I really want to have, kids in the near future? Do I want to waste my money? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit costs like $10, like $12. Like, do I really want to waste my money? Getting a mommy makeover, having this bomb ass, banging ass body, and then boom, like, I'll break it. Like, what? So I didn't want that. So I was just like, okay, so maybe when I decide fully that I'm done having kids, right? But then I started seeing the bitches are starting to reverse their shit. And I'm like, you know what? Before I start seeing it, I'm getting ahead of myself. So a year ago, what I did do was I went the more natural route. I went to somebody that does body contouring. Shout out to Jamila. I went to Jamila, who does body contouring, and I got the laser lipo 360, and I also did the butt lifting with the cups. And I was really pleased with the results, actually, with the laser lipo. That shit, even though it hurt a little bit, because it felt like I could feel like needle-like situations with the laser and stuff, it was a little, painful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say painful. It was irritating, okay? It wasn't painful. It was irritating. Painful is an exaggeration. It was irritating. So, I did that, and, I did see results. Like, I really loved what I saw. And honestly, I think I'm going to, make the women to go back, at some point in time, to get some more rounds of like the laser lipo and the butt lifting, because even though I work out, I don't work out as much as I should. I work out more than most, which still isn't good enough for me. I'm not comparing myself to anybody. Like, I want to work out as much as I committed myself to doing. And I haven't been living up to my standard. Put it that way. Let's put it that way. Okay? So I want to, get back to that. Like, I really do. And so I'm starting to commit myself to, waking up earlier, because I find that I thrive when I work out in the mornings. So I'm gonna get back on a regular workout routine. I have started to take out meat again out of my diet, and I've been doing mostly pescatarian, but I have been having chicken here and there. So I'm trying to wean myself from pescatarianism and kind of trickling in vegetarianism into it, because I like eggs. I like stuff like that, and then trickling in some vegan and stuff here and there, but just kind of meshing it together, trickling in things, so that I can start living a cleaner lifestyle. I don't want to shock my system, because when I tend to do that, I tend to revert back quicker. So I don't want to just dive in. That's not effective for me. And I have noticed that I have gained some unwanted weight, but it's actually been working out for you, girl, because it's been going to the buttocks. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you, it's been going to the buttocks. Even my friends was like, "Ooh, girl, you starting to poke out a little bit. Like, you poke it, I see you." So, I really like where I'm at. I have learned, fuck that. I love where I'm at. I can't even say I like where I'm at. I love my body. Now, yes, I want to, tone more, and I'm coming for that six-pack. I want that six-pack. However, I do also know that I have the recti diastasis. So when I was pregnant with my son, he stretched me. First of all, I wasn't done growing and developing, studying and everything. I was a teenage mom. So that right there, of course. And so as we were growing together, and he was in my womb, he stretched me so much that my muscles tore. So my muscles, instead of being, completely together here, they're kind of like here. So I can't necessarily tone up my pooch that I'm looking to, remove. I can't necessarily tone that up myself. So that's why I've been looking for holistic ways, such as the laser lipo and different things like that, because when I go to the doctors, they tell me that the only thing that would really help that situation and rectify that situation is a tummy tuck. And right now with my body type where I am right now, I don't need a full tummy tuck. I just need a mini tuck, and them to fix the muscle situation. They will pull the muscles back together and sew them back together so they can, to be where it's supposed to be at and everything. And I really want to do that because I feel like that might be necessary. However, that meaning the whole putting the muscles back together, you know what I'm saying, and putting them back where they're supposed to be. I feel like that's necessary, but I don't want to feel like I'm being superficial and getting the tummy tuck, but that's what I really fucking want. So it's we're just if that's what you really fucking want, go for really what you really want. But then there has there's instances like the Jacky OH instances where it's okay, it pushes me away again from the surgical situation, and it makes me want to go back to the rounds of the laser lipo. And even though the laser lipo isn't as quick and as effective as it would be to just get it all done on the surgical table and be done with it, it is less invasive, it's less painful, there's no downtime for recovery, So it still allows me to be mom. It still allows me to work. It still allows me to do this. It still allows me to do, you know, the things that I love. And I don't know. I'm a little apprehensive as well, because there's so many people that have passed away because of being on the surgical table. So it's like, damn, what do you do besides love yourself? Now, let's go back to a point that I brought up earlier, where these bitches are getting their shit reversed. We're going back to natural bodies. So I was like, brother said pretty, okay, with this natural body. And you know what? The crazy thing is, I got a bomb ass body. Like here, right now, you know what I'm saying? I got a bomb ass body. It's just this fucking pooch. That's the only thing that I care to get rid of. Like, I really don't even care to do my butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can deal with working that out naturally. Like, I feel like the way that I'm starting to shape out right now is what I've been wanting. Like, it's going towards like what I've really been wanting, but naturally. So I think I want to keep at that. No, not I think. I know I want to keep going at that. So I'm going to keep at that. But my problematic, the pooch. And the thing too is the pooch is just extra skin. That's what sucks. Is it's extra skin too. So it's just like, damn. So I think, like I said, I'm going to continue to try. Well, not continue because I stopped, but do another few rounds of laser lipo when the energy permits. To do, you know, laser lipo again, and be really committed to the rounds of doing it, which I was last time. Like I said, I loved my results last time. Like, my results last time was bomb. Even doing the butt lifting, too. I like that. Like, it works. It does work. So I think I'm gonna go the holistic route. But yeah, that just the whole Jacky OH situation, and everybody, you know, that being the energy that's been spoken on within the last week and a half, it's just like it just triggered the whole body dysmorphia conversation over here. So I just thought that, you know, I would bring it here. And we really like talk about it, like be real and, you know, really discuss it. For some reason, I feel continuously being called to pull on her energy, but I don't want to. Like, I continue to refuse. Like, I'm like, no. I feel like it's too soon. She hasn't even been gone a whole week. And, I really wanted to say, before I even started, my condolences to her family and to DC Young Fly and those 3 beautiful children. Like, that's devastating. I couldn't imagine losing my mom. And she was like literally the same age as me. She was 32, but like I said earlier, I'm only 33. Like, that shit hit, and I think that's why that shit like hit for me. You know what I mean? And it really like triggered that thought to have that conversation about body dysmorphia. Like, that shit is real. And even though, like I said, like, even though I know I have a bomb ass body, I have a bomb ass figure, it's still those small things that you want to fix and you want to tweak. And where my body dysmorphia comes into play, I'm sorry, I keep playing with my hair, but when my body dysmorphia comes into play is the fact that I am genuinely afraid of gaining weight. And so that is something that I'm gonna have to continuously work out. Like, I know that I have to understand that I have to gain weight in the hip area and stuff like that to really get the body, not the body, but the booty that I want. But it's still a thing for me. Like, I just cannot help that. Like, I am genuinely afraid to gain weight again. And I just don't want to be unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the biggest part of it. Like, I want to be here for my son. I want to be here for grandkids. Like I said, I want to maybe potentially have more children. I am young. I want to get married again. I want to find love. I want to, there's so much that I really, really want to do. And so I need to be healthy, and I need to continue to stay on stay the course, like stay on my journey. I have done so much. Like, if y'all could see, and I'm not gonna voluntarily post these fucking pictures. I'll be so real with you. I'm not gonna voluntarily post these fucking pictures. But if y'all could see, like, where I came from, you wouldn't even believe that it was me. Like, I look totally damn different. Not to say that I'm ashamed of who I was, because I was always fine. Okay, always cute, always the beach, always the girl. Okay, always had that energy. Like, that energy is just okay in this body. Like, it's just here. Like, always been that bitch. No matter if I had the weight on or off, bitch. Like, always been that bitch. But I don't even, like, I look totally different. Like, you wouldn't even be like, that cannot be you. For real. So, yeah, but that, I just feel like it was an important conversation to at least address and be vulnerable about and be real. But yeah, like, I was triggered a bit about the whole death of Jacky OH. She was so beautiful. And like I said, she's just a year younger than me. And so that was really, really sad for me to, like, hear, and to, like, just that the energy that's been on social media is just so sad, because there's so much outpouring of love, but it's just a sad situation. And like I said, it just triggered the thought and the conversation, or the need to have the conversation. So, alright, y'all, that is gonna be our episode for today. I appreciate y'all letting me be vulnerable and letting me be real and raw. And I know this, y'all probably like, what? No, I go through real shit. But yeah, so I really appreciate you guys supporting and be patient with me. I told y'all this vlog is going to be sporadic sometimes. So thank you for just supporting me and just riding along with me on this damn journey as far as this vlog, or as far as this podcast, I'm sorry, is concerned. I've been doing vlogs so much that I'm just like tongue-tied. But I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I love y'all. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Bye.